Like, there's no way. And this is when I was like, you know what? It's crack. That's it. He's walking around with dirty clothes and that, and fucking, you get me, and Wellington boots and that, bro. Man's walking around with the postman pack crepes, blood.
But you know what that is, man. That's that breakup. You know what I'm saying? And you know when a guy breaks up and he's heartbroken, that's what that is. Charlemagne spoke about it on Brilliant Idiots on his podcast, and he rang him trying to get Charlemagne to go at Pete Davidson. And Pete, and he was like, Charlemagne was like, yo, Pete Davidson's my guy. And then that was the whole thing they was talking about. And he started whiling at him in it. And he's like, my wife's messing with a white guy who's got a big dick. You know what I'm saying? This is what he's saying on the phone to Charlemagne. It's on Brilliant Idiots. I swear down, go watch the last episode of Brilliant Idiots, people. And he's whiling at him. You know what I'm saying? And Charlemagne's laughing about it. He's like, what else can I do but laugh at that situation? But he's like, Pete Davidson's my friend. That's all this is, man. Man's girl left him and he's mad about it. This guy said slavery was a choice. Like, what more evidence did this is why I don't pay him no mind. This is the first time I've spoken on this. Like, because I know what he's like. I'm not a big fan of his music anyway. I don't like him as a personality, so I pay him no mind.
No, I can't remember the last time I listened to a Kanye album from him. Like, I think
the last time type of thing anyway. So it's like,
I think the last album I listened was like probably like what's that 808s and Heartbreaks. That was probably the last album I probably
that's a cold album still. That's a cold album.
It is, yeah, it is. That's the
Dark Twisted Fantasies, his best album, blood, for me. Like, and that album.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think I listened to that. I would listen to that album within this month at some point. Like, that album gets wheeled up every month, blood, at some point. But he's a fucking idiot. Like, let's be honest, bro. He's off his nut, bro. Like, let's not pretend. Let's not pretend this guy is not. He's tapped, bro. The bread, even the way he. Bruv, look at the way he dresses, bro. It looks like man's got food on his clothes and that. He looks like he don't wash. Like, bro, he looks like a real, like, you get me? He just looks like a real bum, bro.
That's that breakup, though. You know what I'm saying? And that, because when he was with Kim, he wasn't looking like that.
Breakup.
It's that breakup, man. When he was with Kim, he wasn't looking like that. You know what I'm saying? And now he's just looking a mess with.
He was trying to look fresh and trying to make her look fresh as well, blood.
That's my point.
I said it's that breakup. Maybe it is, you know.
It's that breakup. I got no time for him whatsoever. And I've never had no time. Best thing he's done.
If that's what breakups do, blood, that's making me feel like I don't know what love is, blood. I'm telling you, because no bitch could ever have me looking like that.
If I'm heartbroken like that, I don't want that love. You can keep that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
if it's like that, you can keep that. You gotta keep it moving, man. You're a grown man. You're a grown man.
I hate stressing, man. You just brought on two defenders, bro. Ben White and Gabriel.
What? And they're 2-0 down. What's the point in doing that now? He's trying to keep it respectable.
He's stressed, bro.
He moving like Conte, man. You know what I'm saying? You doing the Antonio Conte. That's not man's on. Bringing on defenders and that.
Yeah, man. Flipping Kanye needs help, bro. I'm tired of these fans. When I scroll through I'm scrolling on Twitter and on TikTok saying, it's part of his plan. I'm like, it's not part of
I think he does have. I think he has a plan to get freed up from the shackles, them contracts that he's in.
Fair enough.
Also, because he did bad business.
Yeah, they're capital exactly. But there you go.
So that's on him, yo. You made that bed, lay in it. That's on him.
You know what it is, Flawless? Sometimes in able to get your foot in the door, you have to accept deals that you know aren't the best for you. Innit? You kind of do 100%. Sometimes. But that's why I'd rather not have my foot in the door. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which is why, like, I always like to have my autonomy and have my own thing, bro. Because a lot of people would rather be amongst people, that would propel them forward. But at the same time, it's like they accept shit deals. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, it's long. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why you're better off staying independent and taking the long way, bruv. So even if it takes you 8 years to get the money, or 10 years to get the money, these man get in 1 year, at least you know you got it the right way, blood. Because I saw something with Method Man the other day, bro, and it was making me laugh when Method Man was looking at these rappers and he was like, where the fuck these young rappers getting private jet money from? Like, you know what I mean? He's like, I don't know none of their songs. You know, like that. And it's true, blood. Like, bro, these men signed to these labels, get given all this money, but bro, at some point they're gonna have to pay that shit back, blood.
Yeah, you pay it back. But that's what that is. Is if it's worth it for the label machine to get that major exposure, because that's what rappers will say. Being on a major label is good for the exposure wise. But now with social media, you don't necessarily need. You can go viral on TikTok. You can go viral on YouTube. You can go viral on social media.
But even with that, Flawless, when it comes to the major labels, I think the major labels now, they're not doing a better job than they used to before, because at least before, the major labels, let's compare it to, because we're talking about football, let's compare it to football. The major labels used to do good scouting. That's what I'm trying to say. They used to scout well, go into the neighborhoods, find who's a proper artist or who can they can mold into an artist on the low, and then boom, now's your time, go and shine. Nowadays, these labels are signing people, yeah. I'm seeing people like, because sometimes I watch like live performances and that. I was watching Summer Jam the other day, like performances from Summer Jam this year, bro. These artists nowadays ain't got no stage presence. They ain't got no, like, not even remembering the lyrics. They're all smashed and drunk and high, bro. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
facts.
the quality of live performances has decreased so much, bro. So much. I seen the little what's the girl that's like, she's got a viral song on TikTok, Ice Spice or something.
Ice
like,
Spice.
bro, she was on stage, yeah, just reciting her lyrics, but just standing there, no stage presence.
Because you got,
I don't even know who the fuck she is.
Because you gotta understand. Because you gotta understand, fam. Because like what it was like in the past, artists were like trained to meet the labels was the only way in.
They were trained.
Artists were trained. Artists were like 3-4 albums in or 3-4 mixtapes in. Like you can't take someone who's in the hood, makes one song, you know what I'm saying, blows up, and then expect them to have stage presence. Like some will, but very few will, because they haven't done it before. They ain't trained for it. They ain't prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists who blew up on major label deals had been bumped around. They'd been at different labels and different places to know. That's why it doesn't surprise me about the stage presence thing, because that's something that needs practice. That needs work. That's what that is.
Needs work. You need to train on that. You actually need to.
You need to train. But on the Kanye thing, he's a big enough name and a big enough brand and has big enough money. He don't need anybody. He can go fully independent. Whatever he wants.
That's why I think he's doing this, blood. Because, bruv, I think he owns his masters already, blood. So maybe he's like, fuck these guys. I'm going to do the mad thing. That's what he's doing, bruv. So he can be completely free of any obligations. And then man's going to have some little underground factory under his house, blood, in Wyoming, blood. And man's going to make his own crepes, blood. I swear to you, he's going to be back, blood. I swear down, as much as I don't, bruv, he done this on purpose, bro. I swear
it's a purpose thing.
He done it on purpose, blood. He's probably waiting for these man to free him of every obligation he's got. Then he's gonna make all that money back bootleg, fam. You know the man's gonna be selling that shit out of his car, bruv. I swear, bruv.
I said we gonna find out about him. We gonna see. Because it's like I said, I got no time for him anyway, as it was beforehand.
I think he's an idiot, yeah. But I think that this is part of his master plan, bruv. That's what I think it is. I believe that he's doing this on purpose because he knows he can't genuinely be cancelled because, like, he's one of them artists, just like Jay, like Beyonce and them, man. They don't have to advertise, bro. Like, Beyonce dropped an album, like, when she was at a concert or something like that.
Yeah, because Beyonce, the Beehive is different.
But that's what I'm saying, and trust me, Ye's got his minions as well, like CR7. He does have them, bro.
Like I said, that's what I'm saying. He can do anything. Like, no one were canceling him after he said slavery was a choice.